Hey everybody, this is going to be one of the first ones of these that we've ever done, but I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. Over the weekend, by the time things were all said and done, we took an opportunity yesterday morning to talk about ad revenue, talk about what's going on with Amaranth and that situation, and just kind of get a mental reset for the week. I haven't done one of these before, so do me a favor. Let me know if this is the kind of thing you do want me to talk about in the future, because I like staying in touch with streamer news, that kind of thing. And I think it goes a long way to hear someone that you respect kind of summarize and maybe give their opinion about the situation as well. Let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoy the video. We got a lot to talk about today. Before we get into the video games, there are a lot of things that have occurred this weekend. Hold on, Tarkov. I need you to chill. There's a lot of stuff that happened this weekend. We're just gonna tap through the whole thing real quick to talk about it. Okay, ready? So we're gonna start by hurting myself just a little bit. Packers are in a bad spot, man. It's not good. It's not good. So you have 15 seconds right now to get your shots in, and I won't ban you. Now is your time to do it. Okay, now is your time. Let's go ahead, hit me with Packers L, whatever it is you want to say. You have 15 seconds starting now. Go on. Go on. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Mods ban famous. He's not immune though. You can ban that guy. Yeah, ban him. Ban him. And you're done. No more. All right. Otherwise, bans start going out. That's it. You're done. You're done. You're done. That was your 15 seconds. Okay. Chat, I know. Dude, it's just bad. It's going to be a tough season. I'd be surprised if Rodgers sticks around past the end of the season. He's on year to year anyway. It's fine. Jordan Love's waiting in the wings. He's going to come swinging in, brother. He's going to save us. Next season's going to be great, okay? We'll just get ready for next season. It's fine. Or we just run W's the entire rest of the season, coming on top. We'll see. But yeah, it's been tough, dude. We lost the Jets. So many questions in my head, but that's besides the point. It's okay. We'll find our way out to brighter pastures, green pastures on the other side, okay? That's thing number one. Thing number two we got to talk about. Let's touch base on we'll do the Amaranth situation first. For anybody that has not paid attention, couple nights ago, and I don't want to see any misogyny bullshit in chat. I'm gonna ban you. I just want you to hear and listen, and we're gonna move forward. She went live. I missed. I don't know the exact timeline. She went live really late one night, and was on a phone call with her husband, who a lot of people that pay attention to social media stuff, a lot of us already knew she was married. A lot of people don't pay attention to that, which is kind of funny to me. Ultimately, but her husband was being wildly abusive on the phone, and I can tell you without a doubt, she was making was making about $1.5 million a month on OnlyFans alone, based on what she's posted on Twitter. And there's literally no reason for her to stage anything. It would be just such a ridiculous thing. So I just want to make sure that it is known across the board. There's no shot that was staged. I've seen some really weird fucking takes about it, but no person in their right mind, no matter how bad they would want attention, it's not like she was slipping at all. She's still making fucking bank. It would just be ridiculous to stage that kind of thing. That 1000% is real, authentic abuse. And as far as I know, there's been no confirmation of whether or not she is okay, which is actually legitimately pretty fucking scary. Psychological damage does weird stuff to people. There's going to be a lot of weird takes that you're going to see on the internet about what is and is not acceptable, and there's just been a lot of really weird shit that people have said around the situation. But the bottom line is that is a woman that is being coerced into doing things that she didn't want to do, and it can take a lot of different forms, and it could look really bad. Ludwig said he reached out, and assistant said she's safe. Oh, her friend tweeted out this morning that said she's doing okay. That's good. I know Ludwig said that he got in touch with her assistant, but you don't know if the assistant is hired on behalf of her husband or her. You see what I'm saying? So the only direct contact I would accept, as if I were in the situation, obviously I don't know her personally, But the limited number of times I have interacted with her, like at previous Twitch cons, she's very nice. But you want to make sure you're hearing it directly from her mouth. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So that's just, yeah, it's tough. Alinity is a friend of hers and had called the police for a wellness check. The police cannot tell Alinity, since she's not family, if everything is okay or not. That's why in my head I was like, I don't know. You don't know for sure. It's a really scary situation though, and the best thing that you can do is be supportive of people in really difficult. This is a fucking impossible situation. If you've been part of domestic abuse, emotional or physical, you know that the situation. Sorry for it. I should give at least a trigger warning ahead of time to anybody out there that has dealt with this kind of stuff, because I want to be sensitive about the situation. I think it's the best thing you can do in a public speaking profession. It is really difficult to break free from that kind of stuff. It does a lot of weird psychological stuff to you, and so getting away from that, I hope desperately for her that she can get away from that. And I think the kicker is finally that it is publicized. She will be given an opportunity, fingers crossed, to actually get away. For anybody who doesn't know, talking about Amaranth, you should check. Look at. There's a lot of clips on social media about it. The videos, the video of her being live, showing like the broken door, her stream room door handle is damaged so that it can't lock, so that he could get in whenever. It's just there's a lot of stuff that's going on there, and it's tough. That's the only way I know how to say it, because it's scary. Legitimately, it's a scary situation. So I hope that she's okay. I haven't said anything about it on Twitter or anything like that, because you don't know what to say. And I know some people are like virtue signaling and shit like that and whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want this person to not be hurt, is the bottom line. And I hope that she's doing okay. So that's thing number 2. First is Packers, second Amaranth. Third, let's talk about Twitch ad incentive posts. What an interesting situation that a lot of people have found themselves in. Admiral Baru posted one that was like $44,000. The number of weird takes or almost flexing that I've seen, I don't know. Here's what it comes down to, chat. Twitch is a business. I think we can all agree that businesses are trying to be profitable. If they are not profitable for a long enough time, the business stops existing, because people can't pay for, nobody's going to pay out of pocket. And Amazon is going to see that business as a loss. They're not just going to keep it propped up just because people want them to. So ultimately, Twitch has to make money. I think we can all agree a business needs to make money, right? It's not about, as Vector said, get the bag from Twitch, not from users. And that's actually the exact reason why people should run ads. Yeah, he said run them ads. Yes. So at the end of the day, Twitch is going to try and make as much money as they can to stay alive. Example, look at G4. Literally just announced its second closure. G4 is gone again, dude. Sucks, but there just wasn't the money there. That's what happens when companies don't have money, is they close. So you see streamers that are posting these big numbers that are like, I'm not going to run ads because I care about my community. It is a weird flex to say, look at this money that I could have had, and I'm not doing it because I love you. You're at your job. Part of your job is to try and help keep your platform alive too. One of the things that people could do, Pool made this suggestion earlier, I was talking with him off stream, is say things like, you know what? My name's Admiral Baru. I'm going to run the ads. I'm going to hit the ad density, because Twitch will get the money. And Twitch is not doing the 70-30 sub split because they're not profitable. They need to make up the money, right? So you help Twitch out, get the money. If you make them enough money, the sub split will change, potentially. It has the potential to, once it starts getting back into the black, right? And then after that, you could take that 44,000, say, I'm going to run these ads and I'm going to donate the rest to charity. You could easily frame it in a way that does well. The other thing is being good enough at your job to know when to run the ads so that it is not content intrusive. It is a weird take to me to have a streamer say, I can't do 8 minutes of ads an hour. Yeah, it sucks. You're going from 0 to any ads at all is difficult for the viewership. It will be jarring. But as a good content creator, you very easily could take that time and scope it in a time that there is not content that people will be missing. You could do your job in the right way The real problem is when they get 8 ads back to back. Okay, I want to address that too, Lupo, because there have been tons of polls and research done on social media around Twitch viewers that says a majority of people would prefer if you would hit them all in one block than split them up. Right? Easy. The stuff has already been done for you. It has already been done for you. Somebody said just get ad block. That actually exacerbates the problem because when you ad block an ad on Twitch, they're not getting revenue from that. And then ultimately both the streamer and the platform are paying the price for it. Ad block for keeping a business afloat. Ad block exists for ones that are like take over the whole screen or pop up and make it so you can't control a website at all, that kind of shit, or like play. It's like reading articles. But if you're ad blocking on a video content site, you are ultimately damaging the system that they're trying to make work correctly so that people can get the better sub splits so that because Twitch will be profitable. I know, believe me, as somebody who's like, I would run ad block all the time too, but on Twitch, you have, so let's say Admiral Brew. I'm using him as an example because he was the highest incentive one posted. He could very easily sculpt his content around the ad blocks, run it a certain amount, or as he's running ads, be like, by the way, if you subscribe to the channel, then you don't see them. If you have Twitch Turbo, you don't see them. Or if you really do like the streamer and you can't financially support them, you can watch a couple ads at a time that they build it around correctly, and you're supporting the content creator. I have a feeling the people that complain the most, and maybe I'm just projecting, but my thought is the people that are saying ads suck the most, never run ads on Twitch, please, that kind of thing, are the people that want to watch, are almost kind of freeloading, or are hate viewers that want to watch their streamers that they don't like and not have to support them. Does that make sense? Does Twitch Turbo? Okay, so if you have Turbo and you watch an ad and an ad is supposed to play on your stream on Twitch, then ultimately they still get the impression. You know what I mean? Oof, you got mad, huh? Wait, Cucumber Joe, what are you talking about? Me? I guess that's a super out of context comment, so I don't know if that's it. Oh, wait, Joe said something to Chody, one of my mods. That's probably a bad idea. Joe, what'd you say, bro? I'm gonna scroll back up and find it. It is more important if Lupo was blasting ads, I'd be gone. Oh, okay, that's fine. I hope you understand that when you propagate those kind of ideas, that kind of thing, if you're like trying to if you shame a streamer for trying to do their job, that's just weird. At the end of the day, you have to understand this is a business, man. Like all the people that want to make this their job, legitimately, running ads will help do that. Don't you consider this? Let's say that I was in a tough spot, struggling, and I didn't know if I could keep doing this financially. There are people in our group that are in this situation, by the way. And I said, guys, I got to run ads to be able to keep doing this as my full-time job. I would want my streamer to run ads. I would. It's part of the job. It just is. Now, the situation that I'm in over here on YouTube is different in that I'm financially, I'm stable, I'm good. So over here, I don't feel the need to run ads. I would absolutely love to do the research to see how much money I'm leaving on the table, because I bet you it's a lot. I bet I would make a safe bet that if I ran ads on stream at the right times, I could probably make another like 6 figures plus over the course of a year, without a doubt. And it's just it's just such an interesting thing that people are trying to push against that. They like it is probably it comes from a place of, I think, entitlement. Maybe I'm projecting. I'm trying to not do that, or maybe I'm making assumptions about viewership. For anyone that has owned their own business, understands you need to support everyone. Content creators are no different than entrepreneurs. I think that's the correct mindset, and I think the take around ads being bad comes from people that don't take the time to understand that Twitch needs to be able to be profitable. Streamers need to be able to make money to pay their bills. I know some content creators that are in tough spots that are like, I don't know if I can afford my home anymore. Like I'm getting evicted, shit like that. That sucks. But if you could run ads and make up some of that difference, if it were me, you better believe I'd fucking do it. yeah, I would hope that any sane, logical person would do the same, because at the end of the day, it is a job, right? And on top of that, right now, especially on Twitch, they do like the picture-in-picture thing. Ads are way less intrusive than they used to be. There's just a lot going for running ads that I think a lot of people are discounting. But at the end of the day, the backlash that I saw on Twitter, a lot of it revolved around people posting these massive numbers and being like, look, I'm saying no for you. Don't you love me now? Bro, do your job. Like, it's not about you're like, they're trying to lean on a parasocial kind of thing. I feel like they're saying, guys, look at how nice I am for you. I'm like, bro, why? Run the ads. You're at work. If you do your job really well, then you don't have to worry about any of that. If you do your job well, like if I died in Tarkov and I knew no one else was in the raid and I was just about to sit here and build a new kit, you better believe I'd hit that ad button. I'd build the kit. People that want to see the Tetrisy shit will be like, okay, I'll subscribe if I was on Twitch, so I don't get ads or anything like that, right? It just makes, I don't know, it's just such a weird thing to see people resistant to ad revenue when they clearly know that Twitch is not profitable, and yet they are fighting against helping them make money so that they don't get sold. Twitch is in the negative, dude. They're not profitable. They're just not. So you better fucking run the ads. You make money, Twitch makes money. And if you do it right, chat is not impacted at all. Plus, all right, last thing before we move on. There was a white paper study that somebody posted on Twitter that I read through the entire fucking thing about their experience running ads and compared it to Hassan and XQC. And so Hassan and XQC are on custom contracts with Twitch where they are required per contract to run a certain ad density per hour. And they analyze year over year and month over month the viewership growth that still happened while running ads. It does not deter people. In fact, the impact that came about from it was that there were no pre-rolls, so people were more inclined to stay, because when people tune into a stream and they get hit with a pre-roll ad, how many of you guys, when you get an ad, when you pull up a stream for the first time, you get an ad, how many of you guys tune away? You just change the channel. I fucking do it. I do it immediately. Pre-rolls are the worst. So streamers that run ads per hour disable pre-rolls for new viewers. Bro, I tune out quick. Leave straight away. Exactly. So literally running ads, according to the white paper study that the guy posted, actually increased the viewership of Hassan and XQC month over month because people were not getting pre-rolls. Run the fucking ads. Streamers, run the ads. Just do it. Just do it. You make money. People don't get pre-rolls. Incentive to get turbo and subscribe. Do a good job at building your content around the ads. Easy. Take breaks. Stand up and walk around. You're a human. Plus, then you're not leaning on your viewership for as much of their personal money. You're taking the money from the advertisers. And at the end of the day, that's what we all fucking want. Run the ads. It is a no-brainer. And the people that complain, just fucking ignore them. There you go. Done. Done, baby. Easy.
Use code DrLupo. Use code DrLupo. Use code DrLupo.